Well, I think what got me started was wanting to tell stories using pictures. But what sort of launched my career, I guess, was a combination of working in television development throughout my graduate career at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, where I received a master's in fine arts in writing, but spent most of my time in the film department because their writing department was very different than the kind of writing I was interested in pursuing.
My father was involved in the media business. He did graphic design and a lot of work, print ads, and they also coordinated a lot with the people who did commercials for the companies he worked for. So I'd go along with him to the commercial shoots, so that was always fun. And then it was also, my mom was a big movie fan, and it was also the time where Spielberg and Lucas and Coppola and all those guys were really just kind of, hitting their stride. So it was a very big time in the movie business, in America. So all kinds of new things going on. So kind of those three things really kind of got me started.
Really, I love teaching. I actually taught playwriting as an undergraduate when I was at Washington State University. I have continued being an educator throughout the rest of my life. I taught English in Japan for a year, and then when I was living in New Haven, Connecticut, I taught at 2 different charter schools and stuff like that. And I thought it'd be really cool to find a way to teach and also continue to make stuff, because I know that I derive a lot of personal joy from teaching, but also teaching puts you into a sort of an analytical mindset where you're looking at everyone's work from a standpoint of both how does this made, what does this mean to me, and how would I convey what it means to me to others. I think that really it's a completely selfish thing, so that way being a teacher kind of forces me into the mindset that I like walking around the most with.
The first idea that I had about teaching, well, I love to learn myself, and then this opening at TFA happened, and I jumped on it because it was perfect timing. I was just finishing at Harpo because the show was ending. I figured at the very least I would get some public speaking practice and get used to being up in front of a group of people for an hour and a half, a couple times a week. And at the very least I would have that practice, and that would be good. But what I found out is I really liked it, and it stimulated me intellectually, and it was fun to talk to students and hear what they had to say. I try to translate that to the students that, no matter how hard it is at school, it's probably 10 times harder once you get out there, because there's real money, and there's a limited number of openings, and there's a lot of talented people.